So go back to the left shoe. This was had wax applied to it. You'll feel it and it's dry. So we're gonna go back to brushing it with our horsehair brush. Do it just like we have been. This time, hit the sole. We put that wax on the sole, so you'll see the difference because I did not apply to that shoe. I want you to see the difference of applying a little bit of wax to the sole versus not. When shining black shoes. So black shoes, and the only reason that they are prone to this is because of they are black, so they're darker. But black shoes are really prone to, when we get into especially building the mirror shine and we start using that water to help buff, they're really prone to dry spots. And what's funny or ironic about a dry spot is that it's usually, or not usually, it is the exact opposite. So when you use too much water to buff the shoe, it starts actually acting as a solvent and will start pulling off the layers of wax. And if you're not catching it or noticing it, then it'll go into the leather and you'll end up with oversaturated leather, which will turn white. Now, it happens to all shoes, but with black shoes, because the contrast is so high between the black and then the white, it really stands out. And that can be a hassle to people, especially if you're just starting to get into this or start learning how to mirror shine. But that's probably the biggest question I get is, why is my shoe turning white as I'm trying to build a mirror shine? All right. So we'll use the yak hair brush again. We are going to get a little bit more water. I just want to say, I just got a yak hair brush this summer, so it is absolutely possible to do this process without one. So don't feel like you have to go out and spend a ton of money on a new brush. But I will say that once you get one of these brushes, you'll never want to go back. I didn't fully believe the hype when I got this one, and I have to say they are everything that people say they are. Just like everything, you're not wanting to oversaturate the brush. You're not wanting to see water all over your shoe. Just using that as a soft solvent. So if you have a water dispenser like that, if you tap it, and you can brush it against your pants or on the table, even on your hand, you get an idea of how wet the brush is. All right, so you kind of see both those shoes are looking good. You see the difference in the soles. This one's not bad, but it's just not shining like this one is. So I'm gonna add just a quick layer, keep the shoes looking the same. But this is a pretty quick way to bring up a nice detail on your shoes, just to set you apart even further.